Now, an audit report by the Central Railways that has found infrastructure at Mumbai's railway stations to be in a sorry state of affairs. The report has clearly underlined the necessity to improve the footover bridge connecting Parel and Elphinstone road stations. Imagine, this is a report which clearly specifically mentions this particular footover bridge. This audit was done by a multi-agency team which was formed by the Central as well as Western Railways after the dreadful stampede had taken place that took over 23 lives. We have with us our correspondent Richa getting us further inputs here. In fact, Disha is going to be taking us through those details of what exactly this audit report states in clearly underlining this particular footover bridge. Disha, please go ahead.
That's right, Seher. At this point in time, here we are talking about the Mumbai's railway safety audit, the Central Railways as well as Western Railways. And what we understand is that the report still is in its final, in a draft stage, but we have managed to get a few highlights of the report. And what we understand is that the Central Railways as well as the Western Railways, both the teams, they have audited over 100 such stations. And on priority, they have listed out 3 such stations which are really worse in condition and which really needs urgent infrastructure attention is what we understand. Elphinstone, of course, is one of such station where I'm standing right now. Right now you can see less of crowd because the peak hour is over. But what we understand, Elphinstone, Dadar as well as Curry Road, all these 3 stations are really recommended as worst stations. And what we understand on priority, what has been recommended in the railway audit report, which will be soon prepared in another 3 days time. What we understand, first and foremost, connecting FOBs to the skywalks. That is on priority to manage the crowd and to manage the heavy traffic moment, at least during peak hour. Here we are talking about between 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and also in the evening from 5 to 7 p.m. where the crowd, where the footfalls are really high. What we also understand, as per the statistics which is prepared in the report itself, what it says that on all of these 3 stations the footfalls are nearly more than 50,000 footfalls. So this is something which is really a worrisome factor. And secondly, what we understand, what has been recommended in the railway safety audit report is that all the hawkers will not be allowed in peak hours or festivals. But here there is a catch, Seher, if I want to point out for our viewers. There has been no recommendation saying that hawkers will be totally banned. There is no recommendation of that sort. What we understand is that major highlight of the audit report will be to construct 65 new FOBs. This is the major highlight that the railway audit report has recommended, to construct 65 FOBs across Central Railways as well as Western Railways, and also to construct escalators of over 30 escalators is also recommended, and more than 12 to 13 skywalks in Central Railways and Western Railways.